his blood was drained. He lost his blood, he shed his blood for us, for our sins. Verse 28, and the priest shall atone for the soul that errs when he sins through ignorance, before Yahweh to atone for him, and he shall be forgiven. Both the native among the sons of Israel and the alien that lives among them, one law shall be to you for him who acts in error. And the soul that does anything with a high hand in defiance, whether of a native or of the alien, the same blasphemes Yahweh, and that person shall be cut off from the midst of his people. For he has despised the word of Yahweh and has broken his command. That soul shall utterly be cut off. His iniquity shall be on him. This is a very significant passage. It shows a distinction between sins through ignorance, that's how it's translated here, sins through ignorance on one hand, and sins done with a high hand in defiance. We should understand this to mean purposely. It's not ignorance. It's your express will to commit sin, knowing full well it is a sin. Let's see an example of sinning with a high hand in defiance. We can just go on reading in Numbers 15. So we continue verse 32 to 36. And while the sons of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man gathering sticks on the Sabbath day. And those who found him gathering sticks brought him to Moses and Aaron and to all the congregation. And they put him under guard, for it had not been declared what should be done to him. And Yahweh said to Moses, surely the man shall die. All the congregation shall stone him with stones outside the camp. And all the congregation brought him outside the camp and stoned him with stones. And he died as Yahweh commanded Moses. Actually, nowhere does this passage say that this man did it on purpose, that he did it with a high hand in defiance, as we read in verse 30. But from the context we can understand that this was the case. Why? Because, well, we just read in Numbers 15:27 until 29. If you sin through ignorance, then it can be forgiven. It can be forgiven. If it's with a high hand in defiance, it cannot be forgiven. Yahweh knows the heart. He saw the heart of the man, and Yahweh decided this man had to be executed. Oh my goodness! Yahweh is love. Here is a man being executed for gathering sticks on the Sabbath. This actually shows that even seemingly small transgressions of Yahweh's law, that is small in our own eyes, if we do it willfully, knowing full well that it should not be done, we are not tempted, we are not, let's say, in a state of emotion or in a state of anger where we do or say something that we say, oh my goodness, I would prefer that I had not done or said such a thing, and you regret it later on. No, apparently this must have been a man who said, well, you know, instead of competing with 600,000 other men gathering sticks, you know what? I'm a smart guy. No one is going outside the camp today, but I will. I will gather lots of sticks. I will have a supply for the next week or so. So this man was fully aware of the command not to leave the camp, not to work, including not to gather sticks. Apparently this is considered work. So he thought he was smarter than Yahweh and than all the other people, and he did it anyway, and he had to pay the death penalty. Let's go back to that word ignorance. Ignorance, we saw that in, let me see, in verse